but it's a me versus me, not a you versus me or me versus you situation. We are in this together. OneTouch Verio. So I was going to talk to you about, but yes, I just like talking to you guys. Y'all have become my release. By the end of this, I should be able to do a 5-minute plank. Cortisol can cause belly fat as well as weight gain, and we don't want that. We're trying to get this belly snatched. We're trying to get that area snatched, right? So let's incorporate ways to reduce stress. I found these and I want to try these out. Happy Sunday evening. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the video. I am on the way to pick up my groceries. Did a grocery online order from Walmart. Then I'm going to stop by Aldi's and go in the store. I haven't set it up yet. I was talking to my girlfriend at church. I haven't set it up yet where I can do online grocery shopping at Aldi's. I usually get my fruits and vegetables and things like that from Aldi's if I don't get it from Walmart. I did put in grapes and bananas in my Walmart grocery order, but I usually like to get my vegetables from Aldi's. So, or my fruits from Aldi's. So I'm gonna go by Aldi's and get a few things because my oldest daughter, she put in her wish list for groceries after I already hit submit to do the online grocery order. Then I do have a Walgreens order to pick up the paper towels and toiletries and things like that, but I just decided to pick up the camera and take you guys along with me and show you my grocery. It's not much because it's the same thing. We do the same things every grocery order, it seems like now, but I'll just show you guys anyway. I like to show you guys my grocery order. I like to talk to you guys. So welcome. If you're new, my name is Patrice, The.Patrice.Denise. And I'm over here living a healthy, sustainable life, one day at a time, one step at a time. Thank you for joining. If you're not new. But yes, I just like talking to you guys. Y'all have become my release, my comfort space, my happy place. Besides when I'm with Yahweh, with God, and with my husband and my family and things like that. But yes, y'all are just like that to me. So I thank y'all for always supporting and always hanging with me for the little time that we have together. So let's just go here. I'm almost here at Walmart and let's get this grocery order. After that, I don't know, but yes, we are locked in for forever, but for the next 90 days for right now, so that we can stay focused on our goals and our visions. We are entering now today is March the 30th, so I guess 2 more days, but we are entering into the second quarter of the year, and we are going to accomplish everything that we set out to accomplish. So let's just continue to dive deep and stay focused and just continue to move forward to the things that we set out to do here in this year. We do not want to get caught at the end of the year not accomplishing what we set out to do. So staying with our healthy habits, and healthy habits include not just the physical part of you, but also the mental, the spiritual, the financial, the emotional, all aspects of you. So we are just staying focused on that, because if you dive too deep into one area, then of course another area will go lacking. So I don't like to do that. I did that before. I've done that before, and I found that it's better if I focus on the whole me. And once I start focusing on the whole me, then everything kind of meshes together and goes together and works out for that. So yes, I kept saying I'm almost here, but I am almost here now. So I will catch up with you guys either at Walmart or at Aldi's. So this is my daughter's little order that she wanted to send in. I'll see what we have already at home and cross that off the list and then get the rest. I'm gonna try this out when I get home. See, this is why I need to stick to my list, but I just saw this and I'm gonna try it out. I guess it's in the line of one of those poppies, but let's try it out. So I'm just leaving Walgreens and got the toilet paper and the paper towels and the laundry detergent. I try to get it when they have the little sale that they have on the toilet paper and the paper towels and the grocery haul. So starting with this, did I get 6? Yeah, I got 6 of these, and then I got 3 of these Odor Blaster, the Washington scent. These are $1.99. All of these, both $1.99 each. So I got stocked up on that, so we're good with laundry detergent for a while. Got some water, some bottled water, and then I also got 4 of these. So 2 black cherries. I got the cherry limeade and the tangerine one. These are the 0 sugar, 0 calorie, 0 caffeine, 0 sodium, like water. Here are the nutrition facts. We're upside down because I'm bending over, but let's see. Let me fix you up. All right. Here are the nutrition facts for that. The water and the soda water. We call them soda waters. The water and then the sweetened flavored water, whatever you want to call it. Those came from Walmart. So let's just go to the Walmart haul first, and then we'll go to Aldi's. And we got some ground beef for taco night or another type of dish. My husband wanted hamburger patties, so we got this for another night. And then I have to work tomorrow evening, so they probably are going to have roast, because that's something that we can just put in the Ninja cooker and set it and forget it. So they'll probably have roast tomorrow night. And then got the kids some cereal. I have little cereal containers so they don't know the difference. So I got some Dino Bites because that's what I saw first. But then I also got Fruity Pebbles too, so they'll be okay with that. And then we got some Lucky Charms right there too. So I'll put these in the containers and they will be good right there. Then we got some Dorito chips. That goes with taco night probably. I got myself some bananas, this pepperoncini peppers. This is for the roast, the pot roast, as well as this onion recipe soup mix is for the pot roast as well. Got some little gummy snack thingies there. I got myself some ground turkey because I'm falling in love with that dish with the ground turkey and the sweet potatoes. And so I got 2 things of ground turkey for this week. The one thing of ground turkey really is 4 servings, so this lasts me. Do I have one more in the freezer? I think I actually have one more in the freezer, so I really didn't even need to buy this, but these were like $2, so this will last me for like 2, maybe 2.5 weeks right here. Good. All right, then I got myself some cottage cheese. I love the pineapple one. They didn't have enough pineapple, so they gave me strawberry. So I got 3 strawberry and 3 pineapple cottage cheese. This is for the water. If you want to check out the facts on that. Got some Cheez-Its. Lettuce for the tacos. Spinach, mostly for my smoothies or if I want to do something else with it. And I got 2 bags of that because I love to put a big old heaping handful of spinach in my smoothies. Some Ritz crackers. Mariah is liking these Gatorade protein bars. $9 for 6 bars. Yeah. Alright, these are the sweet potato cubes that I got for myself. Applesauce. LG likes applesauce, but I also use this for if I need to take like ibuprofen or whatever. I have to use applesauce when I swallow pills. Alright, I should have got some more grapes from Aldi's if I knew that this was the amount of grapes that they were going to give me when they packaged my order, but grapes. These are the protein bars that I like, so I got me some of these. I got some jasmine rice if I wanted to do a 90-second like little rice dish with that sweet potatoes or whatever I want to do with that, or with the turkey meat. I can do something with the rice. Some taco seasoning, and then this ranch goes with, I thought I got 2. Maybe I didn't. I thought I got 2 ranch, but maybe I didn't. This goes with the roast. And then some cilantro lime rice if I want to do something with that, maybe with the tacos or whatever, we'll see. They like these, so I got these for them. Some popcorn and some of these baked chips. Look at there, I already got that in there and I just bought that, but oh well. And then over here, I got some Celsius for myself. Different, y'all see that? Sorry. Different flavors of Celsius for myself. And then Mariah got some Alani's. Actually, I liked Alani the other day when I had one. I saw Kim J shared a video where she was drinking the cherry slush, I believe. So I did find some in Aldi's, and I'll show you that here in a second, but I was thinking of her when I got the Alani's, and I was like, oh, I like these. This is Orange Kiss. This is Hawaiian ice, Hawaiian shaved ice. Now for Aldi's. So from Aldi's, mostly this is the stuff my oldest daughter wanted. So some chicken strips. She wanted some kettle chips, jalapeno, and salt. Sea salt and vinegar. Got that. She wanted some fries, so I got 2 bags of these seasoned fries from Aldi's. She wanted some frosted flakes, so got that. I got myself some more kombucha. I got 2 because I already have 4 in there, but I like to have 1 a day now. Getting back into that kombucha, so I got that. And as you see, I found some of the cherry slush Alani News. I got 2 of those because I knew I already had the other 2 flavors. And this is what I'm about to try here. This little probiotic drink. My daughter wanted some pineapple. Instead of getting the cut up ones that cost more, I got this, and so she can go ahead and cut it up herself. She wanted some lettuce. I think she's doing salads because she also asked for tomatoes. But I went ahead and bought these packaged salads because I like them. And this is I got 2 of the bacon Caesar ones. Really good from Aldi's. Brussels sprouts. I got some more Brussels sprouts. Got some cottage cheese. I love me some cottage cheese, so I got some more just to have so I don't run out when I do those dishes. A dish with the sweet potatoes, broccoli, and then some sandwich meat for the week, as well as some cheese for the week. I found these and I want to try these out and see how they are. Yeah, this is the facts on those in the back from Aldi's. And then my daughter wanted some Crustables. Of course, you know they don't have name brand stuff most of the time at Aldi, so you got that. And then LJ, this is from Walmart. I don't know how this got on this side, but some noodles. She likes noodles after school sometimes. Alright, so that's our grocery order. Finished putting the groceries up. That was a task in itself, but let's go ahead and try this probiotic drink. Strawberry mint peach. A lot of flavors going on there. Vital Life. Ooh, give me a little burp, but it doesn't taste like anything. So I can taste the mint a little bit. I taste the peach a little bit. And yeah. So other than the fact that it has probiotics in it, yeah, that's $1.98, but I don't need it. I tried it, now I know I don't need it. I mean, it's something to have, it's just something to drink, but I'm not gonna waste 80 calories a day. I want to taste what I'm drinking if I'm going to have calories in it. It was worth a try for the probiotics, for the gut health, right? Alright. I have to fold some clothes for the rest of this evening, and that should be it. Good morning. So I wanted to pop in here real quick and go over my blood sugar. So many of you know I am on the medication Mounjaro. Mounjaro is a weekly injection that's used to help with controlling blood sugars in type 2 diabetes. After Mounjaro came out and it was found to be really useful and really beneficial in weight loss, as like Ozempic was as well, and as well as Victoza was. They all were approved for weight loss, and then they were brought out in another name. Victoza is Saxenda, Ozempic is Wegovy, and then Mounjaro is Zepbound. So I am using this medication to help me with controlling my blood sugar, as well as to help with my maintaining of my weight loss, right? So I show my blood sugars here all the time, and one of our community members asked that I kind of go over what I use to monitor my blood sugar. This morning my blood sugar was 90, and that is great. I'm also going to show you guys some charts that'll come up on the screen to help you see where your blood sugars should land or should be for a fasting blood sugar. Fasting means that you have not eaten in over 8 hours, 8 to 12 hours. So I take my fasting blood sugar in the morning, and I want my fasting blood sugar to be in a range that is in the normal range, right? So fasting blood sugars, it would be less than 100. So I want mine to be in that normal range, and that's my goal, is to keep my blood sugars under 100, my fasting blood sugars under 100, by maintaining my diet, maintaining my weight, and just having my healthy habits in place. If you are pre-diabetic, or if your blood sugars if you take your fasting blood sugar and it lands consistently in the 100 to 125 range, then you would be considered in the pre-diabetic range. Now, you would have to get that backed up with getting an A1C test done. A1C is your 3-month average of your blood sugars to tell you how you fall in the range of being a diabetic. And then if your blood sugars your fasting blood sugars are consistently over 126, then you are in the diabetic range. Now, I check my blood sugars fasting, but you can check your blood sugar postprandial, which is when you have eaten, after you have eaten. So you would take your blood sugar 2 hours, or some people, it depends on what you're looking for, but most of the time it'll be 2 hours after you're eating. And if you find that your blood sugar lands 140 milligrams per deciliters or less, then you're in the normal range. So that's 2 hours after eating. And then if you notice that you're taking your blood sugar 2 hours after you're eating and it's 140 to 199, that's the pre-diabetic range consistently. And then 200 or higher 2 hours after you've eaten is in the diabetic range. Now, of course, there are some things that can affect your blood sugar. Your age can affect your blood sugar. As you age, your blood sugars tend to be a little bit higher. Gestational diabetes. So I had gestational diabetes, and what that is that when you're pregnant, your blood sugars can rise, and if your blood sugar is over a certain amount and consistently as they're checking it, they use a certain test to check for this, then you would be considered to have gestational diabetes. Or your medications. I talked about this in a previous video where I was put on corticosteroids for a little, just 5 days, and that did show that my blood sugar rise. That first dose afterwards, so when I checked it like that next morning after taking it that night, I saw my blood sugar had rise. It was like 120 something. I forgot what it was, but it actually I can check it on my OneTouch Verio. So I was going to talk to you about this here in a second, but I can check and look back at previous numbers, and it was in, that was, when was that one? Yep. So 120s and 130s, and I was like, I don't like that. So I had to do some tweaking with when I took that steroid. So, and then the time of the day can affect your blood sugar. So your blood sugars are typically lower in the mornings, and then they tend to increase. Stress can cause your blood sugars to increase. Eating your meals can cause your blood sugar to increase. Your drinks. So throughout the day, your blood sugar will begin to fluctuate. But normally, because you're sleeping at night, your blood sugars tend to, and you're not eating, So your blood sugars will tend to be a little bit lower in the morning. Now, as I tell you all the time when I'm doing videos, if you have some type of concern, any concern, or just want to talk to your doctor, or want to get more information on your individual, where you should stand, definitely talk to your healthcare provider and get more information. Ask him to do a A1C test. If you want to know where you stand as right now as being diabetic or not, you get an A1C test. They could do that in-house sometimes, or they would send it out and you would go to a lab and get it done, or they can check your fasting glucose, and they would do that just to see where you land at, and then they can kind of base it to say, okay, you're in the normal range, you don't need an A1C. Or they could say, yeah, we do want to back it up with the A1C, and then get you to get an A1C test done. So definitely look at that. But I use the OneTouch Verio Flex for my blood sugars. And so we have the test strips that it comes with, and the test strips, you want to keep them closed, but they just look like this. And this test strip goes right here. See how the little two prongs, they go right there. And then the blood goes right here. You'll put it on either side. Blood goes right here. You'll put it on either side. You probably can't see that, but there's a little notch right there. You'll put the blood right there. It's a little drop of dew. And then you, well, to get the blood, you would use this right here, and you would put the lancet in there. In the lancet, it comes like this, but you would put it in. So let me show you. Put it in. You heard that click? That means it's down in there. I usually just still push this down to make sure that it's really down in there real good. And then you would twist this top off. Now you have the needle to stick yourself with. Y'all see that? I don't know if you can see the needle or not, but there's a little needle. So it's not real big. As you can see, it's a little needle there. I was trying to let it focus on there. But and then you would put this over it, the top over it. Now the top you can change to see how deep you want the needle to go in. Now if you have soft fingers, you would want to have it lower, the number lower. And that just it helps to see how far the needle will go into your skin, or needs to go through your skin. And then if you have more of a thicker skin, like myself, I usually have mine on like 6. So yes, it goes all the way up to 7. But if you have a little thicker skin, then you would put it there. So you would just push this green button with or wipe it off with alcohol, clean and good, and let it dry. And then you would push this green button. And then once you push this green button, I'm not going to do it now because I already did it. But once you push this green button, the needle will go into your skin and it has a little prick. And then you would have your blood that you would put on the test strip. Now, then once you're finished, you can eject by pushing this up. You would inject. I wish I had y'all sitting down, but you would eject it and it comes out a little bit. See how it came out a little bit, and you can take it out. And then I always put this little top back on like that to kind of secure the needle so it's not, all out and about. And then you would put that in a sharps container. And that's how I check my blood sugar. Now this OneTouch Verio, I use this one, and I've been using this for a long time. You can set this to an app. I don't use the app where it would track your numbers. I don't do that, but you can set it up. See how it has like the Bluetooth signal right there? I don't know if you can see it, that you can set it up. But and then also see how it shows you that my number is in the green, or it could tell you if it's too low too. The blue would be too low, the red would be too high. And you would set those values when you go into the settings. But this is what I use to help me with monitoring my blood sugar and staying on track with that. And like I said, I want my blood sugars. I check it in the morning fasting. I check it periodically, about every other day, or maybe 2 days might go in between where I check it, but I want it to stay under 100 for fasting. I don't check it after meals or anything like that. Now, if you are on insulin, then you would definitely be checking yours after meals if you're taking a short-acting insulin during your mealtime. But you ask your doctor how often you should take it, check your blood sugar, and how you should be monitoring where it should land and so forth, depending on your plan of care. But I want mine to be under 100, so it could be in the normal range. And as I monitor it, and if I see it going high, then I know, reel it back in. What are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on? This helps me with monitoring my overall health as well. My doctor doesn't require me to check it anymore, but I still do because I want to know what it is and where I stand. So just wanted to pop in and tell you guys that that's a whole video in itself. All right. Got in a quick 3.1 5K run just now. Y'all, I woke up so late this morning. If you notice on the glucometer, it said 8 something. That's when I checked my blood sugar. That's when I got up this morning. We were late. I got LJ to school late. So I didn't get to do my run. I had to postpone it because I had to get him together and then get ready for work. So after work just now, I said, let me get on this treadmill and do a run, because that is one way I reduce stress. April is Stress Awareness Month, and I want us to continue to practice habits that help us to reduce stress. So I'm going to put up here, or I'll link it in the community tab if it has not already been linked. By now, it should be, by the time this is posted, this PDF of ways that we can reduce stress. So I want us to continue through the month of April, and then continue after that, furthermore, and on and on and on, to incorporate ways and habits into our daily lives, into our weekly routines, our daily routines, and so forth, of reducing stress. For me, one way is exercising. It just helps me with those endorphins, and just as I'm running or as I'm walking or as I'm doing strength training, just thinking about reflecting on my day and my week and so forth, that just helps me. Journaling is another way that helps me to reduce stress. So let's incorporate things that will help us reduce stress, because stress produces cortisol, which can cause belly fat as well as weight gain, and we don't want that. We're trying to get this belly snatched. We're trying to get that area snatched, right? So let's incorporate ways to reduce stress into our daily lives. I have to get ready for work. Got off work just now, and then I'm about to go to my part-time job. I work today and tomorrow for my part-time job so that I can be off this weekend. And I was off last weekend, or yesterday, this weekend, past weekend. And so now I'll be off this upcoming weekend, because I only work 8 hours. So I'll work 4 hours tonight and 4 hours tomorrow, and then I'll be off for the rest of this week. So let's just get this over with and done with tonight, and then again tomorrow, and then we'll be done. And just like that, they just text me, literally 5:03. It is 5:04 right now. And they just text me saying that they're flexing me for the night. So I could have stayed on the treadmill. I could have got me in some more miles. But now I have one more load of clothes to fold. So I'm going to fold those clothes. I'm going to start dinner. We're going to get some roast in the Instant Pot. And we're just going to go from there. So guess I don't have to work tonight. Good morning. So I finished my devotion for this morning in the Discerning the Voice of God workbook by Priscilla Shirer. I'm working on that here for the next couple weeks, probably 2 weeks. It should take me probably about two and a half weeks to finish this. And then I can move forward into the awakening. I keep saying awakening, but it's awaken. Awaken by Priscilla Shire. So I'll be getting into that soon for my devotion. But that is another way that I manage stress, is by spending the time with God in the morning, doing my Bible study, writing in my journal. I usually do a prayer in here, or just, spilling out my thoughts, and then also another type of devotion. So that's one way that I set the tone for the day, and it helps me to get in tune with what God is trying to tell me for the day. So today, I did my walk yesterday, or my run yesterday, which I normally do that every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I think I'm gonna do it again today. I just feel like getting on the treadmill. I like running. I like running. But also, I am going to start this. So I posted this on my community tab on April the 1st, because today is April the 1st. And I posted this on my community tab. So if you want to, you can screenshot it from here. Does it show all the way? Let me see. Let's see. Okay, maybe that can be a screenshot if you need it. Okay, screenshot. All right. So it's a 30-day challenge. And so I wanted to push myself a little further with fitness, and with I just wanted a challenge. I like challenges. And so I'm going to do a 30-day plank challenge, a beginner push-up challenge, and a 30-day squat challenge. So I'm going to go now and do my day 1, which would be, and there's rest days throughout. Let me see. The rest days are all on the same. No, they're not. Sometimes you're resting with your plank. Sometimes you're resting with your push-ups. Sometimes you're resting with your squats. Oh, did I say squat challenge too? So I'm going to do, by the end of this, I should be able to do a 5-minute plank. Whoa. And 50 push-ups. Now, and then also 250 squats. Now, some people at my part-time job, they were doing a squat challenge last month, and they did not do like all the squats at one time. And so I cannot do 250 squats at one time. So I'm going to have to break that up throughout that day when I get to day 30. What is day 30 of April? That's a Wednesday. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to put this on my door right here in my office so I can continue to look at it throughout the month and mark it off as I go. But day 1 today, 20-second plank, 5 push-ups, and 50 squats. And again, the plank, I want to do it all in one. I want to do it all in one. Even the push-ups, I probably can do those all in one as I get up. As I continue to go higher in the number, I can probably continue to do it all in one. But the squats, as I go up, I'm going to talk about these. As I go up, I'm going to have to do them throughout the day. But these, I like the little things. The little things is what gets me all the time. So a girl at work, she was like, the other day, she was like, Patrice, come here. Look at this. And she had my dog always barks when somebody's delivering something. But I think she had a green. Yep, she had a green. And she was like, Patrice, look. And she was like, she just showed me this pin. And I was like, what? And I was like, look. She was like, look closely. And then she went like this. And I don't know if you can even see it. Maybe if I let it focus. Can you see that? Y'all, it's the little things for me. I'm sorry about my dog, but it's the little things for me. This is a mechanical pencil, but it's a color. Oh my God, it's the little things for me. So y'all know I love pencils and pens and all that jazz. I love it. And so I immediately went on Amazon and got these. These are big. I will link them down below if you're interested, if you like things like this too, because this made me excited. I don't know what just happened, but the lights just went out. I hope our lights did not just go out. That's probably why my dog is barking, because somebody's out there working on something. They're working on the highway by our house. And okay, let me see, because I have to work. And let me see what is going on. And I want to get on my treadmill after I do my exercise. Let me see what's going on. So yes, they are working outside, so no lights. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my 20-second plank, my 5 push-ups, and my 50 squats. Hopefully y'all can see me. Y'all see that? All right, let's do a 20-second plank. Oh, I'm laughing at my girlfriend. Okay, 20-second plank. All right, y'all ready? Y'all see my dog? Go. Perfect. 20 seconds. Day 1 of that is done. Let's do oh, they make me laugh. Okay, let's do what is it? 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, and then 50 squats. I'm going to speed the squats up. All right, all done. Guess what, y'all? I did not eat breakfast yet. It is 10:05, and without electricity, I can't make a smoothie. Or can I? So, I do have this that I got. When did I get this? I got it for, I think. Y'all see me? I'm over here. Where is it? I got this. Oh, first of all, let me show y'all. I got this little cabinet to put my things in because I had them all on the counter. So I got that. Now, the next thing is for my husband to move all his stuff off the counter over there. But baby steps. Baby steps. So, I got this. Oh, is it even on? No, it's not charged. Oh my goodness, I can't make a smoothie. But I got this. It was like a little individual little smoothie thing, and I thought I had it charged. So I need to keep this out and let that charge for times like this. I had this candle already on, not knowing I would need some light today. But so for breakfast, I guess I'm gonna, I can do a banana. I like my smoothies to be mixed in the blender. Oh, I'm looking back because I'm so used to looking back at my smoothie stuff. But it's down here now. So, oh, I could do some, I love a breakfast and a smoothie in the morning. I'll have to do this later on today. I'll do a smoothie later on today. For now, I'm just going to have a banana and some cottage cheese. Oh no, he needs to come on because I forgot the refrigerator. You just never realize how much we rely on electricity for everything. So I got to keep the refrigerator closed. So I'm going to eat a banana, cottage cheese. Oh, and I can eat some of this. I'll eat 2 of these. 2 of these turkey thingies. Sticks. So I'll eat 2 of these, some cottage cheese, and a banana. And that is the breakfast of champions for today. This is, all right. So because the lights are still out and my work computer got some issues going on, I could use my hotspot to continue to work, which I was doing for a short period of time here. But then guess what? My work computer, it doesn't hold a charge. I need to turn it in. But I was just, I didn't want to cause the company more money. I was just doing what I was doing, just keeping it plugged up. But that's why I should have got a new computer. But anyways, so I said, let me get on YouTube and just watch a few videos to pass the time away for a little while. And because we got a text saying that the outage should be over by 12:30. It's 10:49. So I was like, let me just watch a few YouTube videos. So I got on here. Okay, now this wants to act up because the Wi-Fi, I was trying to connect to y'all. No, I wanted to connect to my phone. Okay, so I got on here to watch a YouTube video, and the first one that popped up was a 15-minute fat burning walk. Burn calories and lose weight. Woman over 40. That's me. So, and this is by She Is Tamika. She just posted this 3 hours ago. So I am going to watch and work out with Tamika since I wasn't able to do my treadmill run. Here it is. Let's do it together.
Don't need any equipment at all. Just put your shoes on, get you some water, and get
then
you
I
a
watch
towel
porn later.
because you will be sweaty.
All right, let's go. She's ready. That was great. That was great. Check out the lights are back on. Oh, I've never been so happy to have the lights back on. But She Is Tamika got me a little glisten here. I was about to tell you that I was going to hold off on going to go take a shower, but now I can go take a shower because the lights are on. We don't know how much we should appreciate having electricity, right? Right. So thank you, She Is Tamika, for that great workout. 15 minutes. Let me stop my 15 minutes. Got that in. Go take a shower. Get back to work. Yes, got my workout in for today. That's another way of relieving stress. I was like, what am I going to do now that the lights are out? How am I going to get my work done? Go exercise. Release some stress. Just finished my run for this morning. Whew, let me tell you. So I went to work last night, my part-time job, thinking it's a Tuesday. It's going to be, easy peasy. I don't know what transpired, but it was April the 1st, what they say. But anyways, yeah, we had a time last night in the sense of working. So they worked me. So I was tired this morning. And after I did my devotion, in my reading in Jeremiah and then doing my journaling, I actually got in the back in the bed. I drank a little bit, and I'll show you what I drank here in a second because I want to show you something before I end the vlog. But I drank some of my pre-workout and my greens and my L-glutamine, and I was like, okay, I want the pre-workout to kick in, so I'm gonna get back in the bed. So I laid back down in the bed for like what started supposed to have been 10 minutes, but turned into another 20 minutes. And then I got up and got, after that pre-workout said, okay, get up, girl. I got up and I got here on the treadmill. And I was able to do 4.7-ish, a little over miles. And I did that in an hour. Let me tell you, yes, I did do the pre-workout. I'm going to show you the pre-workout here in a second. Yes, I did do that. But listening to some good worship music, that always puts a light under me. It's like I'm talking with God through the music. He's talking to me through the music. My feet, my legs get lighter because at first my legs were kind of heavy, but they started getting lighter. I started wanting to go further, and I continued to move and move and move because I was going to just do, because I did 4.5. Is it earlier this week? I can't remember what's going on from one day to the next. But I did 4.5. Let me see. Yep, that was that Monday. Was that Monday? No, I did 3. I did 3.8 on 3. I know I did 3.1 on Monday. But 3.1 on Monday. But no, 4.5 was on Friday before I went on my anniversary trip. So I said, okay, you can do 4.5. Go ahead and do 4.5 again today. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe do 4.6. But as I kept going and listening to that music, I said, just go ahead and do 60 minutes and see where it gets you. And yes, listening to God, talking with God through music is a good way to keep you going when you're doing your workout. And it's also a great way for stress management. So listening to music that you like, that you can get into, is another way to relieve stress. But before I close out this vlog, I want to show you a package that I got from Amazon. Let me wash my hands first, at least. On Sunday, my girlfriend, we were at church, and she was, I guess she went to her car and came back because they were eating after church, and she had a pink energy drink in her hand. And I was like, oh, let me see. And I saw the name, and I was like, what? That's the pre-workout that I use, and I like that pre-workout, this pre-workout, because it doesn't give me like the jittery feelings that others do. So this is the one y'all saw in that video where I did supplements, that everything was on this counter right here, that I moved into that cabinet over there. But this is the pre-workout that I use, and it doesn't give me that like jittery feeling. It gets me going. It gets me going. And sometimes I use this 1 scoop, but it's you're supposed to use 2. And it does get me going, and I can, move, and I feel energized with it. And if I take this in the morning, I don't need any Celsius or any other energy drinks that I have if I take this in the morning for a pre-workout. Now, if I don't take a pre-workout and I just go ahead and do my workout, then sometimes y'all know I need me a good Celsius, or I need, my daughter likes the Alani News, and I drink some of hers sometimes, or whatever other energy drink that I have. I drink those. But I need some energy sometimes, even though I get good night's sleep, even though I try to get good night's sleep, even though I'm, eating the fruits and vegetables and protein and so forth, and carbs are not bad for you. It's the type of carbs, and it's overindulging in carbs, because I found that I do need carbs now that I'm doing running. I do need carbs to help me with fueling my running. But anyways, I'm off on, I don't know how I got on that, but I need energy. And when I saw what she had in her hand, I said, oh, where you get those? And she said she got it from Amazon. And so I went and got me some. I called her back later on that day and said, did you get the pack, or did you come individually? So she said she got the pack. And so I went ahead and got this one. This one has a variety of them in here. It has different flavors. Let's see if it has it. All it's showing is sparkling peach Bellini, but it has different flavors than that in here. I'll link it down below, but I like this pre-workout, so I know I will like this. I'm not going to try it today. I'll try it maybe in another vlog, But yeah, I like these. I'm gonna take one out so you can see the back. Let me just show you the specs on that so you can see. All right, so, and I think they're all about 10 calories from what, no, this one is 5 calories. This pink one in here is 5 calories. This is the berry elixir. Berry elixir is 5 calories, and the sparkling cherry lime is 5 calories. So here you go for these. Hopefully they show up. So yeah, so I was excited with that. So I'll have these. Of course, I still have some Celsius in the refrigerator from the grocery haul the other day, but I'm gonna start getting into these because, like I said, oh, and it says it on here. Energy with natural caffeine and vegan amino acids for no jitters, tingles, or crash. Summer variety. This is a summer variety pack. So yeah, so this will go underneath here. I have a few more scoops left of this in there, and then this will be the next one. And this was $19.99. When I found this originally, I got it from Target, and it was on sale because it was buy one get one 50% off. And I got the Crush. No, not Crush. What I'm saying, I got the C4 one. That one, we have that still in there. I hope it doesn't expire. Well, yeah, I do. This one expires in 2027, so maybe that C4, you know, have some time. But we'll use that here and there, that C4. That does give me the jitters. So I low-key want to hide these because I don't... because this was $29.99 for a 12-pack. Yeah, so... but when I did the math, me buying Celsius divided by 12, that gets to be $2.49, round up to 50 cents, and Celsius costs about the same much in the store. So yeah. All right, that is it for today. That is it for this week. That is it for right now. But definitely stay tuned for what's to come. I'm going to chill for today and tomorrow. Oh, I do need to go. Let me show you that. Okay, one more thing. One more thing. Y'all know I like talking with y'all. Y'all like my diary and what helps to keep me going. So let me show you this. So I hung my April challenge up here on my doorway for my office. And so yesterday I did that. Y'all saw that. So I do need to go ahead and do my 20-second plank, my 5 push-ups, and for the squats, 55 squats. And I'm going to do these 55 squats throughout today. I'm going to break it up. I cannot do, as I continue to go on, I will not be able to do this many squats at one time. I know. Okay. But like I said, with the planks and the push-ups, I'm going to try to do them at one time. Now, when I get up here, I might not be able to do that all at once, but I'll do it as I'll push myself as much as I can. And that's what I want you to do. That's the whole point of doing a challenge. Not to work against me or compete against me by any means, but to compete against yourself. Because that's what we are here to do in this journey. We get tips, we get suggestions, we get motivation, we get inspiration from each other. But it's a me versus me, not a you versus me or me versus you situation. We are in this together. We're motivating each other, inspiring each other to continue on. We're looking back at our past, analyzing and reflecting upon it, looking towards the future, striving to be the best us that we can be, but never me versus you or you versus me. It's always you versus you and me versus me. I love you guys. Until the next video, we'll catch up. And until then, God bless.